Not that she was one of the few who puts the thing on the door for their safety, but that they were being held in those bedrooms. And I could totally be wrong, but I don't know. Reading between the lines, that's where I think this might be going. So while now she's in a private location with the kids, the bigger context is that the authorities have already accused her of these horrible actions involving these same children. Now, as of Tuesday of this week, online records show that Joseph Duggar was booked into the Bay County Jail on March 31st. He also appeared in court later that morning. And in court, Joseph disgusting-ass Duggar pleaded not guilty to one charge of lewd and lascivious conduct and one charge of lewd and lascivious of a victim less than 12 years old. This is according to court documents. His bond was set at $600,000 on both charges, and a court date was set for April 20th, 2026. He was also ordered not to have any contact with the victim and not to have any unsupervised contact with any minors, which, hello, I think that should be the glaring light above him. Like, yeah, you are not allowed to be around any minors, because even though he's not convicted yet, first of all, it's like you're kind of guilty by association based on what your brother did. But even if we're not going that way and we're like innocent until proven guilty, when there's children involved, err on the side of caution. Err on the side of caution. So the fact that he was ordered not to have any contact with the victim and not to have any unsupervised contact with any minors, I say amen. Here we are again, the Duggars, the gift that will not stop giving. What do they say? Like, what is the thing? Like,
oh, God.
No,
I saw where you're going. I thought, please
what's
stop.
the saying? Like, not the gift that won't stop giving, or it's the gift that keeps on giving. But what's the one where it's like, what's the herpes one?
I don't know a herpes saying.
No, where it's like,
you can't get rid of it.
Something like that. Something like that.
I'm glad I don't know that.
You get where I'm going with this. I hate the Duggars. Okay?
Would you rather, if you could expunge Brian Koberger from your vocabulary or the Dirty Duggar, which would you rather get rid of and never have to speak of again?
Koberger, only because he wants the attention and the notoriety. So I think when people speak about him, he gets off on it. And I remember actually early on him in his YouTube history, not me, but maybe, but he used to watch case coverage. So I think that him.
Starving him of that attention.
Yeah. But if I could like get both of them out of prison, and who would you rather have face the firing squad? Tie match. I don't even know. So now we have, like I said, another Duggar, a Dirty Duggar, another case involving a child, another situation where if you're like me, you're left asking how this keeps happening with the same freaking family cult. And I mentioned that also last week. I think that they are in a cult. And you know what? A lot of people actually commented for me to watch Shiny Happy People. I haven't watched that. Have you?
No.
But they said it follows because I can't think off the top of my head. It's like the ILBP or something that they follow, the value system, which it is like a freaking cult. And so people are like, watch Shiny Happy People. It covers that. And I was like, yeah, they obviously dress like they're in a cult with like the hair and the dresses.
It's so bizarre.
So that's why it keeps happening in the same family, right? Anyway, so last week we were trying to understand what was happening. Now it seems like we're starting to see it all unfold. And something tells me that we are nowhere near the end of this story. And I also had asked at the end of last week, please let me know if you want the deep dive. Please say no. Many of you said yes. But I will say, you know what, to my pleasant surprise, a lot of you said, we don't need the deep dive, Annie.